Hello, and welcome to another round of Sarah's question time. And today's question is, Sarah, how do I have more executive presence? Or sometimes phrased as, I wish I was more charismatic. This is quite a common thing that clients tend to come to me with because they are wanting to do various things better at work. So they are wanting to inspire people to action rather than feeling like you're dragging people along. They are wanting to influence others easily in a work environment. They are looking to move the board to take quick decisions, and they feel like if they communicated differently, they would be able to get the buy-in to do that and to create the kind of strategy and change that they want to create. So I just want to create a distinction here because it's easy to think of executive presence as charisma. So you can see people in the media, or politicians, etc., and you're like, wow, that guy is super charismatic. I'll never be like that. It's easy to think that charisma is only available to the lucky few. But in actual fact, few people are actually born with this kind of presence. It's a skill that can be learned, and the consistent practice of it allows executives to develop this kind of presence that powerfully moves and influences people. So that's the good news. You can always learn it. And it's interesting because people think this with leadership often as well, that some people are born leaders. Yes, some people are. But for most people, it is about the learning and application of a skill. And for those that actually want to learn how to develop this executive presence, there are both internal and external components. So those of you that have followed me for a while, I talk about this a lot. For any external skill, such as communication, there is an internal piece or pieces that support the exceptionality in that area. So, for example, with executive presence, emotional regulation, physical and mental presence and confidence are some of the key pieces internally for great executive presence. And then some of the external pieces are around communication skills development and enhancing effective decision making. So, what are the benefits of being able to develop this kind of presence? It really helps with employee engagement and productivity because as a leader, you are inspiring people to action rather than feeling like you're dragging them along. And this is especially important in challenging situations and challenging environments, which we all find ourselves in more and more. You're also, as a leader, more likely to be driving positive bottom line results when you communicate with greater clarity, gravitas, and confidence, because this raises the level of your team's performance. And in so doing, you are likely to be making more effective decisions more quickly and implementing more quickly. And the quicker you move, the better, again, because in challenging market conditions, the ability to move quickly is really important to success. And inertia really does have a price in terms of lost opportunity costs. And as you can imagine, as a leader, when you're presenting information, you want to be able to present that information, manage any resistance, and get the buy-in that you need from people as quickly as possible, especially if you are looking to drive change. Building the core components of executive presence, I promise you, is less challenging than you might think. So the external components are things that you're going to be doing and applying in your work environment. And the internal components, all you need is 10 to 15 minutes a day of consistent practice so that your internal world is aligned with what you're doing externally. Because again, in order to be in presence, you need to learn to do something that most people can't do, which is actually to be fully present.